Right. What's up, Worldwide family? How are y'all doing today? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flippin' Deals, Jamestown Trading Company, JamestownTrading.com. So, if I can stay on the road here, we'll be all right. No, I am back on the road, off to drop off some packages, and then off to my regular job. I still hold down a full-time job, so I am happy, blessed to have the privilege of showing up somewhere for 40 hours a week, because that is a huge thing. But I think we undercut that and say I want to work for myself and everything else. There is something to be said about that nice steady paycheck where as long as you keep your head down and do your job, you get paid. I hate to leave that. I hate to leave 3 weeks of vacation and 1 week of PTO a year. I do hate the idea of leaving that, so I'm gonna hang on to that part of my job as long as I can. Matter of fact, I know this isn't about my job. I'll get to the reselling part here in a second. I have reworked it with my company. I had told them come Q4 that I was gonna next year that I was gonna take off. I was gonna go part-time because I could not handle the Christmas season again. The way it's been. It's been super, super busy. Got a lot of packages going out today still. I thought we were slowing down, but yesterday was a nice show, so maybe we're not done yet. I know that I can still get it to you by Christmas, 19 times out of 20, right? And I think people do realize that. It has seemed to slow down. People are heading towards the brick and mortar a little bit more, I think. But I know like impressions on eBay are up 25% over the last month. And that's huge considering I only have 2/3 of the inventory that I did last month. The fact that they're up so high with a good portion of it gone is incredible. But like I said, I did talk with him. I am going to transfer. I lead a couple departments at the moment. Well, actually 3, if you want to call it. One of them's kind of lumped in with the second one. Long story short, I lead multiple departments in my position that I'm in now. Become this time next year, I'm going to take a smaller department and then do like 5-hour days, 7 days a week for that time. That way I have an extra 3 hours every day to work on packages. I'm not going to focus so much on, plus I will wait again till next year to take my vacation, which will allow me almost 3 to 4 weeks, maybe more, depending on how I schedule it, off during Q4 anyways. The remaining remaining 2 months of Q4, I will do 5-hour days, 7 days a week. That way I can do more packages and still keep my position, still keep my pay, my pay rate, my holiday, my vacation, that way I can keep all of that stuff still, because those things are super huge. I mean, to throw away, to substitute Jamestown money for that money, eventually I'll have to. But the longer I can keep that moving, the better. The longer I can keep that paper mill pushing money, the better. There's that. All right, so multiple packages going out today. Matter of fact, at 4 o'clock this morning, it's now getting close to noon. I'm fixing to head into work. I work 12 to 9. At 4 o'clock in the morning, I was done with packages. I was making some coffee to enjoy some me time before I went to bed so I could wake up at 10. It dinged off one more, and it was going to New York, and I sure would hate for people not to get their packages on Christmas. And since I was up, I went ahead and took care of it. So I got that one out of the way. Now, I did wake up to 2 more, but I'm going to talk about those. Those are super cool. Yesterday, on my little shopping trip after work, I came across this toy that I had last year, and it didn't move until Christmas. In all honesty, it didn't move till Christmas, and I bought them. They're a Barbie toy. Barbies are hard to get rid of for me. Maybe you're great at it, and let me know some tips and tricks in the comment section to increase that conversion rate, other than give them away, because I don't want to do that unless I have to. But anyways, these particular Barbies, they wouldn't move until Christmas, and then they all moved out. Well, I did see more of the same, maybe this year's model, but the same toy this year on clearance for $7 a piece. And these are normally $40 to $45 toys. That's where they generally trade at. And they were $7 a piece, so I picked up 5. I did put them back on the market at full retail because people need the ability to buy them, and yeah, that's what I do. So I put them back on the market. Long story short, I woke up this morning, 2 out of the 5 had sold for $45 a piece. So my total in on 5 was $35. I sold 2 now for $90. So I'm already into the profit, and I got 3 left. I'm hoping by the end of the day, maybe they'll sell 2, maybe. I'm at the drop, give me just a second. All right, that's probably gonna run me late, but anyway, welcome back. Thanks for waiting. Hadn't said that joke in a while. I know it took forever, but either way. So yeah, already in the money on the Barbies. So that's super huge. It's always nice. Now, I mean, they are still taking up space, and they are big. But I could literally take the remaining 3 and throw them in the trash, and I'd still be winning out of the deal. So can't be mad at that. Found another bicycle helmet yesterday. I already have several of this version. This version had actually got stuck in between the shelves, and I couldn't get to it. I've seen it forever, but apparently they redid the shelf, and the lip of the what am I trying to say? The carrier, the carton, the thing that it was on was pinched in the shelf, and I couldn't get it out. Anyway, $25 to $30 helmet for $4, so that's a win. Now, still, I call it negotiating on price with the world, right? Because I think it's a $30 helmet. We'll see if anybody buys. Now, I've sold many helmets at $30. $30 seems to be the price if you want it, that it's worthwhile. Now, if they don't sell over time, they'll time cadence down to where the value becomes more evident to the consumer, and possibly takes the buy spot, not the buy box, but the buy spot in the customer's mind, this one over that one. But at $4, and kid's helmet might, if I'm lucky, still go out under the pound rate. So there's a lot of profit left on the table. And being that it's winter, people are still getting bicycle helmets, but they sell well during the summer too. It just depends on what price they're at, so we'll see. So I've got multiple of that particular kind, and as time goes on, we'll get rid of them, right? So can't be any more happier about the way things turned out. Yes, oh my goodness, I did not tell you, and I forgot to take a picture of it, but get out of here. Oh, that worked out. Little fly. But anyways, yesterday I'm at work, and a guy passes me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, there's money on the shelf over there. Like that fan normally goes for $100 a piece, and right now it's on clearance for $25." Now, I knew which one he was talking about. Matter of fact, he had one in his card. I said, I looked for those because I seen the sticker on the shelf. I said, but I didn't run the counts to see how many there were. Not that was, verged on ethics or anything else, which it may. I'm not sure. But long story short, it wasn't on the shelf. I didn't see it. And I said, I guess we don't have it. I guess we've sold out. as any customer would. Long story short, he said, no, they're over here on a different shelf with a tag, been there for weeks, and they've gone through $100, they've gone to $75, they've gone to $50, now they're at $25, they've been at $25 for